Hi everyone, it's Meredith with Soulnavigation, and I'm so happy to be with you here today. Welcome to my soulmate series. We're going to dive in on how to find your soulmate. How do you know you're with a soulmate? What is a soulmate? So welcome to my new Soulnavigation series on soulmates. It's going to be really enlightening, and I'm going to show you my personal hack on how to find your soulmate through the astrological lens. Now I'm going to riff on this a little bit. So this is just coming from my heart. And this comes from 23 years of being an evolutionary astrologer. When you're an evolutionary astrologer, you really pay attention to the nodes. My favorite person on the nodes is Jan Spiller. She passed away. I have an interview with her. It's a beautiful interview. Just go to my website, soulnavigation.com, click on the listen tab and scroll down, look at all my radio shows. I was on the radio for quite a while, but back in 2006, I interviewed Jan, and she passed away not that long ago, but she has brilliant books. Her Bible, Astrology, I should say my Bible, Astrology for the Soul, is such a dear piece to my heart and soul. I want to carry the torch on. I've learned a ton from her. And one of the things I learned was a very hard lesson, but I learned about soulmates and soul contracts and how to recognize those soul contracts, how to work through those soul contracts. Soul contracts can be very inspiring, but they can be extraordinarily painful too. So Jan's work really helped me understand the soul's contract, and how you figure out your soul's contract is you have to know your nodal axis. So if you don't know your nodal axis, go buy a report or get a free one off the internet somewhere. I make gorgeous natal charts. If you don't already have one, go to my website, soulnavigation.com, and order one. You need to know your nodal axis to know who is a true and genuine soulmate. So we're going to dive in, and we're going to go way deeper than the sun sign. You already know, if you are a subscriber on my channel, you already know that we don't do just sun sign astrology, and you can't know your soulmate just through the sun sign. You have to look at that nodal axis. Why? That nodal axis is the fate and destiny line in your whole entire chart. So are you ready to dive in? So I have to tell you, there's numerous ways to find your soulmate in your astrological chart. But today I'm going to give you one hack on how to know if somebody is your true soulmate. In evolutionary astrology, we see the nodal axis as the south node being your past life and the north node being your next lifetime, or what you're here in this lifetime to learn. I personally, you won't find this in a book, and it's not what Jan says, but it is what I have learned through almost 100,000 readings that I've done over the course of 23 years. And that is, you really don't start stepping into your north node until the age of 36. And so even if you don't believe in past lives or reincarnation, you can look at this as a energy that you are familiar with, south node, and energy that you're here, or traits, gifts, talents, hopes, dreams, wishes, and energy that you're here to learn about or to master. After the age of 36, that's the north node, okay? This is what I want to tell you. When you meet somebody who sits on your south node, and when I say sits on, I mean whose sun sign sits right smack on your south node. When somebody's sun sits on your south node, you have found a soulmate. Now, a lot of people are going to sit on your south node, so this doesn't count if it's somebody who you're not in relationship with, but somebody who you've actually built or have a relationship with. Lots of people, sun is going to sit on your south node. That's a conjunction. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to use an orb of 6. And I know that might sound funny. The tighter the orb, the stronger the messaging is. It isn't the stronger the person is in your life. It's the stronger that particular message is. So is 10 degrees, does that still count? 10 degrees above or 10 degrees behind? I think that orb is too big. I go with 6. So if your south node sits at let's say it sits at 6 degrees Scorpio. That's your south node. So this would be anybody whose sun sign is between 0 degrees Scorpio and 12 degrees Scorpio. That would be considered a conjunction, okay? If you meet somebody whose sun sits within 6 degrees forward or back of your south node and you're in relationship with this person, I'm going to say right here, right now, good luck. Good luck. Because this person is highly, highly, highly karmic. They are bringing you unfinished lessons from the past that were probably brutal or grueling to learn, very difficult. And the lessons were not yet learned. Lessons came through a wounding of you. The South Node person is the victim to the Sun sign person. Now, let me just tell you, I'm going to give you the little hack here. But if you want to continue on my journey with me, and if you want to go deeper into this, how to find your soulmate, how to know if you're with your soulmate, and what the heck do you do when you find them, consider becoming a member, because I'm going to take this conversation deeper and a little juicier, and I'm going to put it behind my membership. So just join, come be a member over here at Soulnavigation. I would love it. And you're going to get a little deeper and the hidden juicy fruit. So come join me. It's going to be really, really good. Anyways, to continue this conversation here, I want to say it is very difficult to be involved with somebody whose sun sign sits on your south node. And if it's within 1 degree, or if it's right smack on it, it is going to be very intense. Why? Because you left that energy behind. That energy is the energy that wounded you. That person will wound you again in this lifetime. They are here in a weird and twisted way to hurt you. And when I say hurt you, I mean they will wake up the unconscious. They will wake up the subconscious. They will wake up the wound in you. And what is it for? Forgiveness. They came back to re-wound you in a way to help you discover ultimately your ultimate power, and to stand up against the negative pieces that they're bringing you. Now, this doesn't mean they're all bad. It's going to come in probably twisted. It's going to come in partially good and partially bad, because it's tantalizing. The South Node Sun relationship is tantalizing. It will seduce you. It will lure you in. It will make you want its honey. It will ask you to drink it up, soak it up, indulge in it, and then it will hurt you. So be careful, because you've already been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And the South Node relationship is not going to be simple. So if you're married to your South Node, which I was, I have lots of South Node experience, not just from my own self, but I'm telling you, the South Node will lure you like a moth to the flame, and then it will smack you. Let me tell you something interesting. You have to go a little bit to a more intellectual place to hear this part. That person is supposed to know you. That person is somebody who you're supposed to have a gravitational pull towards. That person is supposed to be alluring, tempting. You'll see that the relationship, though, is not necessarily about capturing or merging or being with them, but capturing, merging, being with them, then seeing the toxicity, seeing and cultivating and carving out of that connection your true belief system, your true values, your true self-expression, and being willing to lose that relationship to grow the creative self-expression inside of you that is more authentic, more authentically you, more truthfully who you are and who you want to be, and to recover from the loss of this person, or to recover from the concept that you've really outgrown this person, and to stand in your independent power from this person is truthfully what this person is bringing you. And while it will be excruciatingly painful, it is one of the biggest gifts you can get in your life. Have you ever been involved with a person whose sun sits on your south node? If so, leave me a comment below. Please leave me a comment below. We can all learn from this. By the way, I'm still doing my contest for anybody who wants their gorgeous natal chart and their deep dive report for free. All you have to do is comment, like, and share, and tell me in the little box below, the comment box, that you want to win. Whoop! And I'm going to draw a name on August 15th. I'll let you know whoever it is that you won, and you just have to email me your birth info. So like, comment, and share. Let's go a little bit deeper into this, okay? I don't want you to feel like you're with the wrong person if you married or if your boyfriend or girlfriend their sun is sitting on your south node, but I do want you to know that that relationship is bringing up old wounds. And the only way through a relationship with a person whose sun sits on your south node is through the gateway of forgiveness. And there's going to be a lot to forgive. This relationship will not be simple for you. It will not be easy. It will not be done quickly or swiftly. And it's going to require the complete power of forgiveness and grace. You're going to have to loan this person a lot of grace, and they are going to squash you, and they will make you feel inadequate or like your way is not the right way. Your way is crazy, or you're just a jealous freak when you're really not. So it is very difficult. Only maybe the most powerful people in the world, or people who are not in touch yet with their ego and their soul's calling, can handle a relationship like this. The South Node person will easily be regressing and going backwards. They're attracted to the sun sign person because they're having a memory of having been with them. They're having a memory. There's karma. There's unfinished business. They are a true soulmate. But finish up that business, heal yourself, stand prouder, stronger, taller, and then meet somebody who activates your North Node. And let's talk about that. Make a list, your North Node and your South Node. They're going to be directly opposite. Who in your life's birthday lands, puts their sun right on your South Node? And then who in your life, make a list. Who are the people that activate and touch through a conjunction, a sun conjunct your North Node? Who are those people? Because those people are also going to be very difficult people for you, because doing our North Node is never easy. It's actually quite hard. Why? Because that is the storage place, if you will, or the little storage place inside of us that we have to dig to cultivate who we're supposed to be. Right? The Wonder Woman or the superhero in you is stuffed down deep inside of that North Node. And if your North Node doesn't have a lot of support in the chart, if it's not conjunct another planet, if it's all by itself, like my North Node, then it's lonely and it doesn't know how to do its job. So you need to find people who activate it. So again, I would say within 6 degrees, if you've got somebody who puts their sun on your North Node, this is a guide, this is a teacher, especially if you have a deep relationship with this person. Now, if this is just somebody in the grocery store, maybe you'll observe that they've got some skills, talents, or a look or energy that you would like to emulate. But I'm talking about people that you're in relationship with. And anybody who has married or has their partner with a person whose sun sits on their North Node, leave me a comment. You are my superstar. You are doing something so hard, because what you're actually doing is you're kind of swimming against the current. The current takes you into your South Node person. They're comfortable, but you're going to outgrow them. They're like the sweaty, dirty t-shirt that you love to wear, right? And the North Node is like the fancy outfit that takes a lot of effort and energy to put together and is very difficult to get into. But once you get into it, you feel like $1,000,000, right? So your North Node person is going to teach you things about yourself that have not been easily activated. And they are here for your highest self and your biggest calling and your best self. So I want to know if you are in relationship with your North Node. Now, this doesn't always mean romantic. You can have your mother's sun sign there, or your daughter's sun sign there, or even your cat's sun sign there. Yeah. You know, can I just tell you, my kitties haven't been in my videos in a long time, but both my kitties sit on my North Node and I can't sleep at night without them. I just can't. I mean, I almost lost Ivy and I didn't sleep for 5 days trying to find her. So, you know, your North Node can also come from an animal. I know that sounds funny, but they elevate you. They open up your sense of self and your sense of purpose and your love. So if you've got somebody, here's the hack. If you've got somebody whose sun sign sits on your South Node or their sun sign sits on your North Node, this is a soul's contract. If it's the South Node, it's dangerous. It's hard. It's not going to be simple. You will have to walk across hot coals through forgiveness and forgiveness and forgiveness. And I believe that that relationship oftentimes will have lots of losses in it in order to grow yourself up out of the trauma, hardship, and challenges. When you meet your North Node person, it's hard because you don't know about that part in you yet. They're your teacher and it's uncomfortable. I mean, how badly right now do I want to learn to speak Mandarin? I mean, it'd be fun and all, but that's going to take a lot of energy, hard work, and effort. Do you speak Mandarin? Is it easy? Can an English speaking person speak Mandarin very easily or read it? No, it's going to be really hard. That's what your North Node is going to feel like if you don't have a lot of support in your chart for it. And join my membership family. I would absolutely love it. You're going to get your free natal chart, your free horoscope for the whole entire year. We're going to have a great relationship. I love the people who've already joined. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm also trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. So please subscribe and ring the bell, especially if you're a member, so you don't miss out on my posts. But I'm going to continue this conversation over there for my members. And I'm going to show you how you can know your very best soulmate. You know, who will be the easiest, most loving, and maybe will represent your highest love in the chart through the astrological lens. It's going to be so juicy. Become a member and you'll get to watch that video immediately. And if not, I'll see you back here on Sundays at 9:30 a.m. and we'll continue more with my Soulmate series. I hope you're wonderful from my house to yours. I wish you the very, very best.